Hi, we have Black Widow Productions, and this is our 60-second pitch for our horror movie for teenage audience.
Our working title is The Lumberjack.
The main concept for this film is about a group of teenagers on a D&E expedition.
However, whilst on their orienteering, the group come across an abandoned house. Unknown to the group, this is owned by the Lumberjack.
The Lumberjack is a disfigured man who is a cannibal, and when he sees the group, thinks this is his prime opportunity to catch his next dinner.
The film will appeal to our audiences because D&E is something that many teenagers take part in whilst at school.
We are Alpha Productions, and this is our horror-based movie that is targeted for teenage audience. The name of the horror movie is The Unknown.
The movie is about a group of very close teenage friends who attend West Coast High School in California. Whilst working, Kai discovers a suspicious room in the building. He later informs his friends of what he discovered.
One day, they decide to explore the mysterious room that Kai had found, unaware of the danger lurking after hours.
Sarah, Alicia, Jermaine and Kai will all try and survive the night as they are trapped with the unknown.
Hello, we're the Cloudy Village Productions, and this is going to be called The Girl in the White Dress. A group of friends go camping, someone goes missing, which is the leader, but they don't know it's the leader yet, and someone in the group realises that that person's gone missing, so he goes and looks for him. He goes missing and something happens to him, and then another person in the group realises that that person's gone missing, so he goes and looks for him. He goes missing and something happens to him. And while this is happening, unusual events occur to the camp.
These events are the wind gets stronger, leaves are blowing everywhere, the tents are shaking as if someone's tapping them, sticks are breaking and leaves are rustling as if someone's walking. There's mumbling sounds coming from behind them, and there's radio interference. Also thunder and lightning start occurring.
The group are distracted by a young girl who wanders into the camp. She's holding an axe, speaks a foreign tongue, wearing what was a white dress and is now covered in dirt and blood.
Hi, we're Ragged Crimson Productions, and the working title for our film is Leap Year.
So basically, 30 years ago, on the 29th of February 1976, a mass murder was committed by a psychotic killer who later commits suicide.
And a group of troubled teens who were interested in the story later take it upon themselves to recreate the events that happened on the 29th of February 2016.
After years of planning how to carefully and creatively kill their victims, they decide to go after the remaining relatives of those who managed to survive the 1976 massacre.
But would anyone survive this time?
Hi, our production company's name is Nudismo. Game Over is a teenage horror film about four friends, Gabriella, David, Michael and Daniel. Their lives completely changed when they decided to follow a mysterious map that led to a forest. One of the friends refused to continue. Instead, he decided to go home. Because of that decision, he was murdered.
But no one knows who actually killed him, as it all happened really fast. That's when the rest of the friends realized that they had no choice but to continue. So the clues consist of really dangerous tasks.
If they failed to do any of the tasks, they would get tortured. Eventually, the clues led to a dark and abandoned tunnel. In that tunnel, they had to face a death or life situation. Will they make the right decisions?
Hello, I'm Ben. This is Ryan and this is Jamie. And we are RJB Productions. Our working title is The Revenge, and our audience is teenagers.
Billy, aged 17, has had a rough school life after being bullied for several years. He was 10 years old when these bullies started to torment him. He was in town one day when he came across one of the old bullies that used to make his life a living hell. He then wanted to seek vengeance on this group of bullies. So when Billy returned home that night, he was overtook with mad rage. He then wanted to conjure up a plan to get revenge on the bullies from the past.
Hi, I'm Elliot, this is Lily, Ed and Sam, and together we are Paranoid Productions. We are here today to showcase our working title of The Camp Out.
The film is a horror and thriller. The main character is Justin. He is the most sensible in the group, but also the most popular, and he has a bad feeling about the event from the start.
A group of 16-year-old teenagers venture into the woods for their first experience of alcohol without their parents knowing. They thought this was a good idea at the time, but it soon went horribly wrong. Once they had entered the woods, they would never return.
The number of members in the group begins to deplete and they start to worry and fret about what may happen throughout the night. They hear noises throughout the night, and there's only a matter of time before there's only one member left.
Hello, we are Slaughterhouse Productions and we are here to present our horror movie, The Woken Woods. This film is based on a paranormal massacre of 4 teenagers called Adrian, Zach, Stephanie and Alona, which happened in the woods 50 years ago.
In the present day, one of the relatives of the deceased decides to research about the mysterious murders. They form a group of friends who are willing to help, along with a kind stranger called Damon. Little do they know Damon is possessed, and he was the one that slaughtered the teenagers all those years ago.
After some time of trying to unravel the mystery, Damon suggests that they go to the scene of the crime, where they end up camping. Here, Damon's attitude changes and becomes aggressively controlling, which causes tension within the group. One of the members of the group eventually decides to leave out of rage, which makes the others split up and try to look for him.
Eventually, it becomes evident that Damon is possessed, due to the group finding a mark on his hand that was branded on him when he first got possessed. After this realisation, Damon tries to kill everyone, like a reenactment of previous events. However, this time, they might have a chance of survival.